Imagine walking into your boss's office and giving notice because your writing has become your primary revenue stream, or your podcast is successful enough that you can quit your day job, or maybe having your marketing on autopilot so you can spend your time on the art career you love rather than on marketing. Are you a creative person who's great at what you do, but marketing makes you freeze? You're not alone. I help passionate, purpose-driven creatives overcome fear, find their brand voice, and build a marketing strategy that works for them. Oh yeah, I also make it easy and painless. It's never too late to grow the business you've been dreaming about. Book an introductory call with me, Rob Southgate, at southgatesmallbusiness.com today. And let's take the pain out of marketing together. Welcome to Go Fund This. I am Rob Southgate. Today I have with me comic book creator, writer, artist, I'm assuming, all of the above. Is that right?
Yeah.
I've got Kevin Krull with me, who, okay, those of you that listen to my shows, that listen to Alley Chats, and listen to even Go Fund This here, you may be familiar with Guerrilla Publishing, who is a company that we've had a number of people on with. They're good friends of this show. Kevin is now doing a Kickstarter with Guerrilla Publishing. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I did all that. Then I'm like, oh, what if it turns out he's like, no, this is mine. So Kevin is here to promote his Kickstarter for Timewise. It's a comic. We'll get into the details on it. Before I do, I'm going to say up front what I say throughout the show, so I don't have to say it as much. If you like what you're hearing here, if you're a supporter of indie comics, you want to share this, you want to support it, you want to jump in there. There's only 3 days left, which now I just put it under myself. I now have to try and get this on tonight. But there's limited time. So you want to get in there. You don't want to miss out. You want to support this. And let's see. Let's get into this first. Kevin, why don't you tell people who you are, give them a little bit about your background, and then we're going to get into the actual Kickstarter.
All right. Yeah. My name's Kevin Krull. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Basically, just put out this book. I worked on it for about 3 years and, finally finished it, tried the self-publishing thing, and that it was ups and downs or whatever, but, met up with the Guerrilla guys and,
Guerrilla guys. Yeah.
they seemed to respond to the book and wanted to put it out. So yeah, I basically kind of lived in artist alleys and, comic conventions, since I was a kid, and now I'm, kind of doing the other side of it, just tabling and all that.
Other side of the table. Yeah. And we'll actually have you, those of you that are interested, I'm going to go into a little bit more depth with Kevin, have a little bit more fun on the other show, Alley Chats, which is Artist Alley virtual. So we'll do some of that, but today it's all about this Kickstarter. So Timewise, give us the thumbnail of what Timewise is.
It's basically kind of a relationship book about a guy who meets this girl and things are going really well. He tells her he's been building a time machine for the last few years, and she basically his future self comes to visit him, and they don't really like each other, and that's kind of what it's about. Is that they both think the other one is an idiot, and
wait, of himself.
Yeah, it's his future self. I don't really specify in there how far into the future it is, but they both think the other one's just a jerk, and
I like that premise. Well, I love the whole Doctor Who spinning clock behind you there too. Like the whole thing. When I look at the cover, I'm like, yeah, you've already got me.
Thanks.
You've already got me. I'm going to actually read the synopsis that you had on here because I think this sums it up well. Everyone always says they were an idiot when they were younger. Timewise is the story of what your younger self would say back. You've already spoiled it. You're an idiot is what the younger self is going to say back. Ben and Emma have just started a great relationship. When things seem to be going great, Ben reveals that he's spent the last few years building a time machine, and their future selves have come to visit. It's a story about meeting your future self and not liking what you see. check out this 140-page graphic novel from writer-artist Kevin Krull. So it's 140 pages. This is what we're kickstarting here. So, Kevin, give me some details about the book. It's 140 pages. That's what the Kickstarter is actually for, is to put out like a graphic novel.
Yeah. So the book is done. And it's basically just, to get in early and basically to get distribution out to, stores or whatever. I'm letting Gorilla handle all that because, but yeah, if you get on early, you get the 3 tiers. I think we have. The first one is $20. You just get the book. And the second one is $40, and it's actually I think we only have 2 tiers.
actually it lists here 3, but it is 2. It's $20 you get the digital edition.
That's what it is. Yes,
$20 you get a physical edition.
Yeah,
and then for $40 you get the physical plus a T-shirt that says Timewise on it. That is very cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I like the logo. I like all of this. I think it's just really cool. And I love that you call the third tier. You've got Deja Vu, you've got Arrival, and then Looper. Those of us that are sci-fi time travel nerds, Looper's a big one. I like that. So that's really cool. Now it's going to be, I assume, a softback.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And are there any? I mean, right now, let's do this part of it. Right now, we're 3 days to go. It ends Monday at 7:17 a.m. So last minute, you're an early riser. I'm the 5 a.m. club. You could still get in there, but you've got, as of this moment, $1,019 pledged of a $1,500 goal. So we got to work this weekend. We got to get you over that. We've got basically 3 days to make this happen. There are 27 backers. That you're actually doing really well for that, and you are in a good spot because those, once again, that pay attention to the business stuff I talk about when we start talking about Kickstarters, there's always that final bump, boop, where it balloons up, and you should be right where you are to make that work. So we want to help you, though. I want the people listening, throw in $5, throw in $20, because you can do a pledge that's just $5 just to help out. $20, hey, you get the book. And you definitely want to get this book. I know that it looks really great. So this is going to be a weird question because they're not on here, but let's say a miracle happens. You wake up tomorrow and there's another $500 in there and you've hit your goal. Do you have any ideas for stretch goals? Or are you like, no, this time we just want to get the thing out?
I think we're focusing on just getting it out, but I'd say this is my first Kickstarter. I had no idea what I was doing, and the Gorilla guys have been awesome as far as, I mean, they're pros at running this. So
yeah,
if they have any plans for stretch goals, I'm not sure what they are, but yeah, it's not crazy,
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to talk to them because I consult on this stuff, and I have a couple of ideas that would have been fabulous for your stretch goals. I'm going to have Julio on any day now, so I'm going to really grill Julio on this.
All right, yeah, by all means.
But for you, for this one, this is where we're at. It's a straight up, we're funding the book, $1,500. I love it. I love the artwork. I'm excited about a time travel story, and that premise is really funny. If you look at the scroll at the bottom, it has where you can support the Kickstarter. Basically, just look up Timewise when you go to Kickstarter or go to Gorilla Publishing, and then you'll see a Timewise one on there. I will put all the links in the show notes as well. Okay, Kevin, where can people interact with you? What's the best place?
Well, I'm on Instagram at the other Kevin Krull, all one word. It's Krull, and through the Gorilla Publishing, also their Instagram, and I think I'm on Twitter, but I don't think I don't think I am actually.
It's not a good place to interact with you if you are. So
I think I made a profile once and abandoned it, but
don't worry about it. Yeah, but if you're not on it, what does it matter, right?
Right, exactly.
So cool. All right, Kevin, this was great. Once again, call to action. We want to get this thing over the top. I think it's a really cool project. That's why I'm in a rush to get this out as fast as possible. And because I want people to see it, I want people to experience this, and we want to support this book. Kevin is really cool. His artwork is cool. This book sounds great, and we want to succeed, because then our guerrilla guys are going to want more, for sure, right? And if not, I'll start putting pressure on those guys, because you know how I am. And there we go, Kevin. Oh, and tell your friends, share it. You don't know who's out there that's going to go, wait, it's a time travel comic, I'm all in, and you didn't even know they were into comics. Share it on your social media, let people know, and you yourself jump in there and support it. I mean, man, $40 you get a t-shirt and a book. That's a deal.
Yeah.
So there you go, everybody. You've got your marching orders. Follow Kevin, support him, tell your friends. Kevin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was great.
Yeah. Thank you.